Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. Alright, so we got a couple new journals to share with you today. These are some large journals. Actually let me measure. So top to bottom, right at 11 inches, and the covers are 7¼ inches wide. This one is 7 inches wide by 11 inches tall. So yeah. So what I have here is I had bought a couple pairs of new jeans, and I needed to hem them, and so I had this leftover jeans fabric, and I thought, well, I can't just throw that away, so what can I do with it? Well, journal covers. So we've got some jeans and lace, and then some other fabrics, like this is an upholstery fabric, and just some bits and pieces of other fabrics that I've had. And yeah, so 3 signatures on each one. Sorry, these are so large. I don't know how well you can see everything because I can't see what you're seeing on my phone. So I'm going to start with this one, and then we'll look at this one next. Actually, let me put that over here. Okay, so really simple closure. It's just a button here. Okay, and this one has a plate that you could write on this. This is parchment paper that's been tea dyed here. Or if you wanted to slip something else up under there, it might be a little difficult. Or you could write something else and somehow slip it into there and paste it down. But anyway, got some vintage laces all over. Some of this has been handmade. This is, I think, hand crocheted. 3 signatures, as you can see. Beautiful laces here. Vintage and antique. There's some decorative stitching, and then the background obviously is mostly the jeans material. On this one we have a Tim Holtz button closure, and then I'm gonna hold that up. It's a really pretty little silver charm hanging off the end of that one. And then on here, the inside papers are different. They're both kind of, I guess this one's a little bit more haberdashery feel. I'm gonna just stand up and make sure I'm in frame. Okay, this one has a pocket that has an index card tucked inside, and just did a little bit of collage on that. Both of these are pretty much naked journals, meaning there's no decorations really on the inside. This is, I did have to decorate this a little bit, I guess, if you want to call it decoration. This is from a pattern. This is the actual pattern, and someone had written phone numbers on here, and just to protect, you know, that, I put multiple layers of pattern paper tissue over that. So there is that. But yeah, really cool papers in here. We've got from a vintage, I think it's how to crochet or embroider maybe, or how to make lace. I'm not sure what that one was from. These okay, so this is 10 3/4 inches high by 6 inches wide. So you've got a lot of room in these journals to write or post pictures or just do what have you. Here we have a nice big pocket in the middle of this one, and this is again parchment paper, and then I've taken pattern tissue paper and just kind of glued that onto it, and it's on there and also on this side. All the papers in here have been tea dyed, unless they're authentically vintage and antique like this is. That's just plain old antique. So kind of floral, very womanly, I guess. This is from a paper pad from Hobby Lobby. It's the Hobby Lobby Paper Studio brand. I'll put the name of that in the description box below in case you're interested and you wanted to find it. I'm sure they still sell it. But I just absolutely adore the paper from it. Actually, I have 2 pads of it. So I had bought one for myself, and then I was gifted another one for Christmas or a birthday. I can't remember. So you'll probably see it here and there in some of my journals. Just made a pocket with this page. Each journal has a pocket like that. And there are some book pages in here. This one happens to be of like short little poems, I think, or short little stories. This is in Danish. I wanted to try and keep these fairly monochromatic. This one not as much as the other one. But I guess it is mostly monochromatic, except for the few scrapbook paper pages. Some very old music from Music Book. I love this. The pink is just so pretty in this. Music paper. So lots and lots of room to add your own personality. I love this one too. It's so pretty. This says remarks. These all have a little quote. Some of the quotes are, I don't know, not something I would put in a book, but I don't know. Some of them are better than others, so you may want to cover some of them up. All right, so that is this one, and now let's take a look at this other one. So very much the same. This one, instead of the nameplate where you could add something, I went ahead and just put some vintage buttons in there. This is also a vintage button. This one has a little pearl, I'm sure it's glass, it's not real, dangle. And here you've got some sari silk on here, some decorative sewing, vintage laces. This one is handmade. So lots of vintage laces and just kind of like patchwork. Kind of made me think of old jeans patched with lace. So this one has a very similar look. I will make another pocket and put into here for this one and put in an index card because that's not cute. So I will cover that up for you. This one again is kind of a sewing theme. Sorry, I need to check and make sure I'm in frame here. So this is from a different paper pad. This is from the one that I got from Walmart. And I will, if they're still selling it, I'll put the name of that down below as well. This is, there is some digital kit print off from Victoria Design in here, and I will make sure and link that as well. Or it may be from multiple designs from Victoria Designs, but whatever I used, I'll make sure and put a link to. Again, from the same scrapbook paper pad from Walmart. Here is your pocket, and I've tucked in a book page in there. Victoria Designs right here. And again, everything here has been tea dyed. Here you have a piece of craft paper, packing paper in here for more notes. This says sketches. Again, from the same old vintage music book. This one has a few pages that will open out, flip out. Love this. I think those are called ranunculus. So this one's just a little bit more, I guess, eclectic, where you've got some children's themed papers and maybe a little bit more music in this one. I don't remember off the top of my head. They are not exactly the same. Their covers are very, very similar, but the insides are just a little bit different. So this is from a book about Edith Holden. Another antique book page from a children's book. Again, from that book with the poems in it. Here we have another pocket, and this one has Catch the Cuckoo, The Cat That Could Not. Now, this is definitely antique. This is authentically aged. When I bent it, it's literally going to fall apart. So this would be good to use for collaging in here if you wanted to. Really good background paper for that. Again, this is from the Victoria Designs. It says Remarks. Here you have some of that on how to make lace, and then here is the pocket for this one. There isn't anything in these yet, but they're open and ready for you to add your treasures to. This is kind of cool. I'll pick this up so you can see. Sorry, my chair's noisy. I still haven't fixed that. Oh, I needed to put some index cards in here. There we go. There's your 3 little index cards. And there is this journal. So I will have these available in my Etsy shop. And obviously I will put the link to each one down below in the description box if you're interested. So yeah, hope you're all having a really nice weekend. We've had top 10 weather days last week, and it's been awesome. Hopefully you can not hear the people mowing their yard next door, but I'm looking at my window right now, and I'll put a picture of this in. I live on a street with trees that line the street, and so they're all blooming right now, and my block is just absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, it's definitely spring. Alright guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day, like I said, and if you like this video, or if you want to see more from me, please like and subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, that'd be great too. I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!